Yeah, I know you're good. Yeah, 100%.
Yo, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you doing? Just gonna teach Dangle how to hack these computers. No. No, you're watching? Well, put it on something. Alright, my headset and my controller are both dead. Okay, so you watching now there, Dangle? Alright, so I've already gone through, and the way I usually do it is I will go through the first 3 or 4 words, right? And then you see how those brackets light up like that? So that's either going to be a dud remove, so it'll take a word away that's not the right word, or it'll give me a refill on my tries. So that one's a dud remove. Then there's another one here, that's a dud remove. And then there's those two there again, so that's a dud remove. But it's not just those arrows, it's, you have those open brackets like that, dud remove. So anytime you have 2 like brackets, like this one and this one,
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike
is it
imminent.
hitting us?
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
That again. Now you could just cycle through too, if you're having a hard time spotting them. Okay. So there's that. My tries are replenished. I've already hit this one, so that one's not going to count again, right? It won't take a try away if you hit a retry on a dot or whatever. So slow. But you got what I was trying to tell you earlier now? Yeah. So it just makes it easier to hack computers and gives you a better chance. Ammo. Gun. Sleep. I'm pretty sure you would never sleep like that in a real life situation like we're in right now. My back facing the door. That's just asking to get shot. I gotta eat. You gotta eat, drink water.
You're right.
I don't even sleep that way in life right now. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. It's the mash. How are you on food?
Same.
Because I got some wolf ribs and stuff here too. Alright. I'm going back outside. Get this storyline undergo here.
Who is that guy in your house?
It's not my house, it's my buddy Dangle. Do I have what as a class?
Oh.
I don't know what's going on with my... I gotta go get another charging cable here. This one is not working for my schnat. My schnat. No, the one for my controller. Well, the one I'm currently using in my controller. The one that the 10 foot's in my headset right now.
I'm all out of water.
Big fat ghoul.
Sorry, no time to chat.
What else you gotta do? See apocalypse.
So
there.
what is on the to-do list?
It's just about time to eat.
Currently, we are just working on the very first set of missions. We've already found the Overseer, but we're trying to find all of her holotapes.
Okay.
So we haven't done that yet. That's kind of Freddy Krueger-ish and kind of cool at the same time. I like it. Let's be real. I'll probably never are you, Dangle? Are you still in that building? Let's see. Oh, there you go. No, you are correct. I have not been there. Probably won't. I do know from experience.
That claw looks like the prayer.
Responder Dasa gave me some supplies in exchange for my survivor story. So, hi. My name is Scott Shepard. Things are going all right. I was a nurse before the war, and I guess nothing much has changed. I just work for the responders now, and I don't get paid. The government is basically the same now as it was years ago. Wrecked, disorganized, cannot be trusted. Everyone knows this. You want to know why the war actually
Is yours a timed, like an event? Or
Alien.
is it timed, or just
You think I'm
something to
joking?
fill your boots?
Listen, now right before everything went to hell, I saw him. I was grilling hamburgers out in the yard with my dog, and I heard rustling from the bushes and a zapping noise. Next thing I know, I'm lightheaded, and I felt myself falling to the ground. And I didn't even have a lot to drink.
Apparently, I have to register as a volunteer still.
And I saw some little thing run into the bushes with my dog following it. And I knew something was wrong. I found my dog later with a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later. 9 days, 19 hours to be exact. That's 235 hours precisely. You know what that is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning. Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse.
I'm sorry, I meant prayers.
Good question. I'm glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which ones of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them. This whole thing was staged. Our lives, our thoughts, everything was designed for us. Just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying. Planned. Time to wake up, Appalachia. Find the ones holding the strings and cut the cords.
I'm not sure what you mean by that there, Dylan. Who did we need to find in this directory, by the way? Keisha McDermott. Was she right in that registry?
Chloe looks after me. She's the best guardian a girl could have.
I found Keisha.
No, what? Just never mind.
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity. Seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. and the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed.
Already registered.
The trip from Watoka to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their
I like how
water
everything
sources
just
were
drops on little
contaminated
paper bags.
heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all.
I may end up becoming a Buffett
Well,
addict.
time, care, and science.
While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two? It sure is great to see living human beings again.
What was that tape called?
It sure is great to see living human beings again.
Survive story.
This is my first interview with another survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola machine and showed me a different way. So, Kesha, can you tell us a bit about how we can make sure our water is safe for drinking? Try to keep it to the basics for training purposes.
Oh, it's not complicated, really. Find water and strain out any big particles and chunks. Then, boil it in a pot over an open fire for a minute or two, then let it cool. Should be fine. Like making tea, right?
Uh-huh. You joined the responders a while ago and helped develop a program to train volunteers. So, were you a survivalist prior to all of this?
You could say that. I taught high school kids. I used to talk about this very thing to them. Practical application of the sciences. It's fascinating, but you never realize how important.
So do you want to get back on the main storyline here, or
do
you
you?
just keep fucking running around boiling water and shit?
I guess not. So if we were students of yours, what would you tell us about the world now?
Gotta cook a ribeye?
How can we survive?
That's a good question, Dasa. Well, I would tell you all to remain calm and focus on surviving. The first thing you need to do is get yourself some clean drinking water.
I already did all that
It's
shit. I
likely
just
all
gotta go
you'll
back
find
to the
is
kiosk to
dirty
finish
water,
it. I
but
don't care about
that's
doing that.
okay. We
This is
can
just...
fix it. Dirty water carries a small chance of disease,
Yes.
and it's a bit
That's
radioactive.
the main storyline.
You'll probably survive if you drink it, but you shouldn't take that risk. It's better than toxic water or nuclear waste, though, which are both very harmful and should be boiled thoroughly first. Got that, Dutha?
Yes'm. Contaminated water should be boiled. Okay, that sounds easy enough. So, boiled water is safe?
It's mostly safe, but still a bit radioactive. What you really want is purified water.
Right beside it.
Oh, purified water. Okay, how do I get that?
You can build machines that will do it for you, and that's the most reliable way. Building them requires some space and time and plenty of materials. But on my way up here from Watoga, I found purified water occasionally in supply caches and medical kits. So keep your eyes peeled.
If I boil water, and that's mostly safe, aside from a teensy bit of radiation, what about tea? Most folks around here are tea drinkers, as you know. I recall many a night sipping tea on the stoop, watching lightning
Goodbye,
bugs,
Steve.
and reading
Past
a book in
favorites.
peace and quiet. Tell me that's still okay, Kesha?
Oh, bless your heart. It's probably as good as boiled water anyway. Maybe even better if you add anything medicinal to it. Some survivors add all sorts of flowers and herbs to boiled water, and they swear by it. Personally, I stick with purified water. To each their own.
Special loadouts,
Okay, got
yay!
Switching tracks a bit. I know you're awfully busy with your...
This is gonna go into
research
strength,
and
because I
flatwoods.
don't like...
Can you explain that a bit?
No.
Of course. I'm
testing.
testing local, natural water over time in Appalachia. Gathering data, monitoring the radiation and contamination levels, and all of that. I analyze the data in my lab to look for long-term trends and use those trends to determine how we can use the water right now. We use the water for more than just drinking, you know. It feeds our plants, which feed our animals, so we need to know how things are changing.
You got a lot of work cut out for you. I'm glad you joined the responders. That data sounds invaluable.
It is. I've integrated the data collection and research into the Responders Survivors Volunteer Program as well.
Right.
I am still a teacher, after all.
Wow. And there you have it, folks. Thanks for talking with us today, Kesha. And thanks for showing us all how to live a little safer.
Class dismissed.
Alright, now it's the preservation. You doing, sleeping? Oh, there's a box in there? Mint. It's weird going between Call of Duty to this, eh? Are they good projectiles or bad ones? So that would be bad ones. I think, is it? We'll find out. Let's walk up to it. They're not good. Punch you too. Did you just throw a grenade at that? This is somebody's base. Which was not just there when we came over here, right? Someone just logged in. Gunpowder. Santatron? There should be a housing for him somewhere close by too, and there'll be Christmas presents in it for you. I need to go make a coffee.
W game.
Alright, I'm back. Where are we at? Better yet, where are you at? Gotcha. Is it dead? I see it. Cool. Cool. Nothing in it. No. That's fine. You can't. You're good.
Yo Alex, how are you doing today?
What's happening?
Good.
We got it. It's Fallout 76.
How about you? Good.
Kind of AFK there for a second. Me and Dangle decided that we would start playing this yesterday. See what we could get done. I know it's kind of an older game, but I just finished up Fallout 4. It's been years since I played the Fallout franchise, and I really, really enjoyed it.
Cool.
No, it's like on the other side of the map from where we were. That's what I was saying. Oh my gosh. And I just crashed. Yeah, I did. Too much information. It's alright. I'll be right back in here.